Well, here we are, Edina Hornets out on the ice, semifinals of the D6 U12 hockey tournament. Edina with a berth in regionals. So good to see how the Hornets are going to come out and battle against Tonka. Hopefully this copyrighted music isn't going to kick the stream off. If it does, I'll start up another one. Network seems to be really good here. While we're waiting for the game to start, I thought it might be kind of fun to talk a little bit about yesterday's game. As you know, we had some pretty tough challenges with the overall reffing. Edina had to do 2 3-on-5s in the last 5 minutes of the game. Not without protest, however. As you recall, we had some boys that that took matters into their own hands, so to speak, and Matt Hansen, Dave Shute, and Peter Fitzgerald, longtime devotees to the Edina Hockey Association, and they've committed a lot of their middle adult lives to the development of these wonderful girls. We appreciate their support, because they were pretty much vocalizing what everybody else was thinking. So thanks again, guys, for sticking up for our girls. You guys rock. All right, back to the Chicas.
I sent a couple links to some Minnetonka. I'll come join you for a little bit.
Sure. So we've got 2 minutes before the start of the game. This will be potentially 1 out of 2 games that we play against the against the Minnetonka Skippers. And what do you think about that, Peter?
Well, Doug, there's nothing like a Minnetonka Skipper versus Edina Hornet matchup.
Right on.
I'll tell you that we saw at the high school level last night, the Skippers have the upper hand. And for the first time in, I want to say, 6 years, the Edina girls varsity team will not be going to the state championship game, but Minnetonka deservingly won that game. A little bit of controversy. I don't know if you saw that.
Didn't.
There was a goal by Minnetonka, their second goal, in fact, that the ref had blown the whistle, but the puck had gone in the net. Like, it was clearly a goal.
Okay.
But the referee had called the whistle. So, do you go by what should be a goal, or do you go by whether or not the puck was in the net? And they made the right call. It was clearly a goal. And Minnetonka was victorious, and Minnetonka now headed into the championship game against Andover.
I tell you what, it's tough to see Edina go down like that, but we all know that they're going to be back next year. We've got some good young players that are going to keep the Edina girls hockey legacy moving forward. So we are getting ready for the puck drop here pretty quick. All right, what was that, Peter?
What are you looking to see from the Hornets today? What would you like to see?
What I'd love to see are some fast, efficient breakouts with some clean passing in the neutral zone, which will push itself into some nice entries into the Minnetonka zone. I think if we focus on that, and, we're going to be good to go. And yourself?
I agree. I think passing is key. I think you got to move the puck. I think both Minnetonka and Edina, very, very talented team. It's going to be about which group of 12 and 13-year-olds show up today.
Agreed. So we've got the face-off. Avery Cooper, center ice. Minnetonka controls as they enter the zone. A shot. Soren, blocker side, kicks that clean. Offhead down to pursue, supported by Cooper, who bumps it up the far wall. Minnetonka able to keep it in momentarily. Already some pretty healthy physical play there at the blue line. May Fitzgerald doing a little battle as the puck makes its way out of the zone. Nice little move by Minnetonka to evade a forecheck there. Minnetonka working it through the neutral zone with some speed as they enter. Nice low wrist shot. That's a pretty sophisticated, mature shot. A lot of kids want to just try and rip that up high, and she kept it low.
Yeah, really, really simple play. Moved it to her forehand shot. The puck, as these girls get older, they realize they can't stick handle as much, and you got to make one move and get a shot on net. Nice job by the Minnetonka skipper lady.
Down deep it goes. Edina goes to work. Hansen and shoot, and Fritz enters the fray. Minnetonka with some Edina zone presence early on. I know that we're going to shift this momentum pretty quickly.
Defensive zone face-off, trying to win that puck in the corner and let shooter come out of the zone with some speed here.
And she does so. She hits Arthur. Arthur moves it up the far wall, passes to herself, and it's going to be a foot race, and it looks like Fritz is going to win that. She passes. She's looking for a lane. She's going to feed Davis at the blue line. Davis to push it down deep. Forecheck by Hansen. Avery Cooper stepped out to the blue line to help the D. Pushes that one deep. I do like the way the forwards and the Ds have been exchanging kind of just roles this year. They seem to kind of know when to get out to that blue line and help their D out when the D moves down in.
Yeah, you got that F3 high at the blue line, and you got 2D who therefore can be a little bit more aggressive. I would encourage all the coaches, if you have a talented set of D core, you want to activate them. You don't want them standing on the blue line the whole time and waiting for the puck to come out and then backing out of the zone. So if you have talented defensemen, get a high forward, let those D pitch down aggressively and be a part of the offense.
Play some 5-on-5, right?
Absolutely.
So here comes Tonka. Nope, they leave the puck behind, so that gets pushed down deep by Morgan. We've got Morgan and Fitzgerald out there, as well as Cooper. Cooper holds at the blue line, which gives Morgan an opportunity to try and evade three, but that gets kicked back into the neutral zone. Collected quickly by Lily Horton, who passed it out to the wall with no one there. Fritz takes a look and collects the puck. Supported by Arthur. And this is, again, I think, Peter, going to be a game where passing is just, against Minnetonka. They're not going to let you stick handle, like you said. Down into the corner, Fritz goes. She's dropped.
The refs definitely letting both teams play. No penalties called so far.
Right.
I've seen 4 or 5 arguable or questionable penalties. And good for these refs. They're going to let them play and let the girls decide who wins this game.
Here goes Arthur with a wrister. Oh my God!
definitely could not see that shot coming, and Kelly Arthur with the beautiful wrist shot, and goalie was deflected, or screened, I should say, and a nice goal by the Hornets to go up 1-0.
So the face-off.
Scoring for Edina, number 3, Callie Arthur, unassisted.
Oh, there's a shot. Woo! You know, Soren Peacock standing her ground slightly out of the, deep out in the crease and able to kind of cut that angle down and just pull it in like a tractor beam.
Yep, good puck movement by the Skippers, controlling the pace of play here in their offensive zone.
Nice block by Dobert, takes it in the shins. Here comes Edina, Capson out to the neutral zone, pursued by Heinen. Nice move by Heinen, not anybody there, so she just goes east-west with it instead of north-south to avoid the icing.
Minnetonka had won that draw, had an offensive scoring opportunity there, and Evie Dobert with a beautiful, gritty block of the puck in her shin pad, so good disciplined hockey right off the face-off for Edina.
But again, we're seeing a lot of play down in the Edina zone right now, so we're gonna look forward to Edina getting their groove on here. There goes, speaking of which, Cooper and both Fitzgerald down on a forecheck, but that results in an icing call.
So we're going to watch this defensive zone face-off for the Hornets, offensive for the Minnetonka Skippers. We're going to see what these girls are trying to do. Edina's trying to win into the corner, and Minnetonka trying to pull it back to Brooke Capeller, who's going to try to rip it on net. She
got a pretty good wrister there, Peter.
Yep.
How about that redirect yesterday at the Eden Prairie game? That what's her number 27 or 17 from Eden Prairie?
17, Callahan.
Yeah, that was an insane redirect. All right, so there goes Morgan on the forecheck, supported by Fitzgerald. Puck winds itself around. Davis with a little shot, and you know what? Morgan was looking for a tip on that. I like to see them play some heads-up hockey. Oh, another nice pass here to the blue line. Some good movement. Hansen with a shot. That goes wide. Shoot to keep it in. Shoot scoring a goal in yesterday's game, so congrats to her. Some nice back checking. 3 skaters on that Tonka skipper. She moves down the far wall. Tonka collects it in the neutral zone. Back to a D. Some pressure by Fritz, but it makes its way through as they enter the Edina zone. Then that could be no, I don't see any arms going up, so they are letting them play, Peter.
Yeah, that was definitely a penalty. Edina got away with one.
I'm sure Sam Rogers is just looking at that play going, okay, this is how we're going to be doing this game.
You know what, to Sam's defense, he watches a game like me, and he's got to have some Irishman in him.
Oh my God. Really like Sam Rogers. Evie skates with him in the summer, and it's so good for these girls to get a diverse background of coaching, and he's definitely right up there with Peter Fitzgerald, by the way.
That's nice of you to say.
Pass from Horton out to the far wing, and as Heinen brings it in, she's got Dobert crashing the net, but she gets bumped off the puck. McGarvey able to kind of work it slightly through the crease, but and she tried. KK McGarvey drives it home, and we got some productivity from this third line. What do you say, Peter Fitzgerald?
Outstanding. You know what, though, Doug? That's what playoff hockey is all about. You got to get scoring and good play from all 3 lines. Catherine McGarvey and Evie Dobert and Clara Heinen, obviously playing a very important role on this team this year. And as we enter into playoffs, playing shutdown defense, but to see some offense on this line is really encouraging.
Scoring for Edina,
absolutely.
Number 13, Catherine McGarvey, unassisted.
Soren Peacock cutting off that angle and bringing the puck down and smothering it. Something she's known for.
Yeah, on that last goal, all three of those forwards had a net front mentality. They wanted to get to the front of the net. They were hovering around that goal. They put the pressure on Minnetonka's D, and nice goal by Captain McGarvey to go up 2-0.
So we've got 8 minutes left in the first period. Edina up by 2, but a pretty decent game so far. A lot of, you know, some good opportunities. Minnetonka does have, they're out shooting the Hornets 6-3 right now, so this is anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, lots of ice time left. We're going to see 2 periods of play here, and then we're going to see a resurface after the second period, and there is just way too much time yet to
Oh yeah.
be on our Twitter feed.
No, but we can be smiling, right? All right, so May Fitzgerald. Tell you what, she has got a cannon of a wrist shot, and we're looking forward to her unleashing that. It's fun to see a strong shot come out of a small kid like that. Here comes Minnetonka, but what was that, offsides, I guess?
With a little help from the Edina parents that were nice offsides there. And, you know, there's a lot of pressure here for these District 6 refs.
Oh my gosh.
And you got about 100 other refs in the crowd. And what I've noticed, Doug, is the parents kind of stay quiet early in the game. And then as the game continues, they become more vocal. And as they see that refs can be influenced by a call, they even become more vocal. I mean, not me, not you, but
of course not.
Other parents from Minnetonka.
It's always the other parents, Peter. You know, I'm a firm believer in letting the refs call the game as long as they're calling it both ways. That's really the only time, and because I'm on camera a lot, I don't get too vocal, but if it starts to get one-sided, especially against us, that's when I don't get too vocal when it's one-sided against the other team. All right, a little battle here in the Edina zone. Third line, getting some good ice time out there and sticking to their guns. Heinen, supported by Shoot. There's KK McGarvey. Evie getting that through.
Good
She
job
tries
by
to pinch.
Evie over there to get the puck out of the zone, knowing that their line is looking for a little change here. And
There goes. There she goes. Audrey Davis is going to split 3, take a shot, and add another shot to the scoreboard.
Audrey Davis, obviously a phenomenal hockey player, coming out of the zone with her eyes up, coming up with speed, getting the defensemen on their heels there, and a good shot on that, and an awesome save by Minnetonka's goalie.
So Peter, I think I've got there's a backhand by Arthur that gets kicked away. Hansen down in there to help Arthur. Hansen comes away with it. Up against the boards. Arthur being pinned. Minnetonka comes away. They get to neutral ice, but that's going to be collected by Audrey Davis. Nice pass and an even better catch by Fritz on her backhand. She feeds it over to Arthur, who maintains control. Back over to Fritz, and Fritz and Arthur working it down low. There's a shot by Hansen. A rebound, which gets sucked up by the Minnetonka goalie. Some nice, fierce net play by that first line.
Really nice discipline by Edina there to have 2 forwards working down low, have a forward in the high slot, spread out a little bit. You get that turnover, you look for that high forward in the high slot, and a good scoring opportunity by Fritz and Arthur and Hansen.
So we've got Cooper, Fitzgerald, and Morgan out there now. We've got some movement into the Edina zone. Nice stop by Davis. And now she's able to pick up her own rebound, basically, and it's off to the races. If she can get around and get a shot off. Nice little backhand, you know, that was a fluttery backhand. Went up into the pads, and, you know, that's got the chance of just dropping in.
Now, Doug, hopefully in men's league, when a guy makes a backhand shot, you don't call it a fluttery backhand.
Of course not. Unless the guy doesn't have a decent backhand, then he's going to have to take it as criticism.
Like a backhanded comment?
Yes, exactly. kind of like, yeah, all right. Back to the game here. Morgan down low. A butterfly, is that a better term for it?
Yeah, butterfly.
No fluttering. All right. One thing I really enjoy about calling games with Pete Fitzgerald is I learn a lot from this guy. And my hockey IQ is slowly but surely elevating. So here comes Heinen. We got our third line out there with Dobert, Heinen, and McGarvey. Horton grabs the puck in neutral, and I love to see Lily Horton shoot the puck. You know, she's got a beautiful shot that finds its way to the net.
We talked about this earlier this season. Lily Horton, middle name is poise. She's got good poise. She's got good patience on that blue line for the Hawks.
And you know, you look at those shots. The shots ratio has now turned back. There's Evie with a nice little control there. Now she needs to knock that deep. You know, once she gets smothered like that, if she can just drive that deep, that's gonna allow the girls to come in and support her. So Minnetonka with the puck now. We've got a line change, which results actually in Edina maintaining possession into the Minnetonka zone. Oh, here's an opportunity, and that was knocked down by I think Fritz.
Yeah, nice shot blocked by Fritz there, coming out of the low part of the zone and blocking the shot.
Oh my God! That was a chopper that went bar down, baby.
Well, if there was ever a word to describe a shot, fluttering would probably be the word that we would use to describe that. Now, good for Madeline to win the race to the puck, chip that puck up. It actually went above the bar, and then hovered down, went bar down, and a fluky goal, I'll say, in part.
Scoring for Edina, number 16, Madeline.
And speaking of going after it, the shots are now 8-7 in Edina's favor. So you know what? You're not going to score unless you shoot, Peter. Oh, little collision out there. Fritz says, all right, I'll take that distraction and I'll move down into the Minnetonka zone. Fritz looking for somewhere to go with it, supported by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald cuts back down, brings two Minnetonka players with her and regains possession of the puck. And that allows Edina to bring some fresh legs onto the ice.
Edina doing a nice job on their forecheck, bottling up Minnetonka the second half of this first period. And Edina definitely playing with speed and momentum here. Hopefully they keep the foot on the gas.
May Fitzgerald making her way through neutral ice. She hands off to Capson. A couple of different exchanges, and Morgan ends up. A little drop pass to shoot that didn't quite connect. Pass over to Dobert. She's able to keep it in the neutral zone at least, and here comes Shoot to push that puck forward, supported by Morgan.
Good job by the Hornets there to have three girls on the puck. Minnetonka had one girl working hard, but Edina had three. They're going to win that battle if it's 3-on-3.
Oh, there's a little offsides there. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to jump on your comment there, Peter Fitzgerald.
Well, Doug, I considered yelling at the ref there to tell him that does not go all the way down. It just is an automatic offsides. It goes into the neutral zone. But the discipline of being live on TV with you, my friend, helped me be a little bit more reserved.
There you go. Wow, I'm feeling the warmth from these heaters up here too.
It could be the warmth from the heaters, or it could be the warmth from
Here it comes.
From me.
I'm just going to shut you off on that one.
Did you mute my mic, Doug?
Actually, you know what, Peter? I'm going to make an apology now. I just realized that your mic was turned off, but I think my mic is close enough to you, so hopefully your color's been collected by my mic. Again, I apologize.
You mean all these insights have not pass through. I mean, let's be honest, Doug. The varsity Minnetonka and varsity Edina teams are watching this game right now. Can almost guarantee it.
Solely for your insight, I know, and that's why I feel bad about any potential loss. All right, so here we come down to watching icing. I was wondering why everybody was lackadaisically skating into the zone. I'm like, okay, focus on the game, Doug, because it was an icing. So we've got Hansen, we've got Arthur, and we've got Fritz. And we've got 48 seconds left in the first period. Edina 3. Did I get that third shot up there? I don't think I did. Sorry, gang. Third goal, I mean. So it's 3-0 with basically 30 seconds left. Tonka with one more rush. Oh boy. Nice stick by Tonka. What?
This doesn't work, right?
Oh, it does work.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a switch that I had. Forgot to turn on.
Yeah.
You're good.
All good.
But I think, even your voice was being picked up by my mic, so.
You're saying I'm a loudmouth.
No, you know that. Oh, wow, look at the little. All right. So there you have it. End of the first period.
Well, Doug, let's talk about the keys to that period for Edina. Obviously up 3-0. The shots are pretty even. I would say it starts with Soren Peacock. She made some early saves for the Hornets to make sure that this game is under control. And talk about the value of a goalie. It could have easily been 1-0 Minnetonka, and all of a sudden it's 3-0 Edina, and we're saying, well, was the game really that lopsided? And it wasn't. It's a very even game. Arguably, Minnetonka won that first half of the period. Edina had some fortunate goals. I would say 2 goals that the goalie and her defense down for the Skippers probably couldn't even see coming in. One was by Callie Arthur, a high shot, screened shot, and then the other one by Madeline Hansen, a nice, we won't say flickering shot, but it was she won the race. Fluttering, excuse me. Now I'm making up words. And our second goal was really remarkable by that line of Evie Dobert and Clara Heinen and Catherine McGarvey getting that goal just in hot pursuit, having this net front playoff style mentality where you know that the goals are not going to be pretty. There are no more toe drags and slip throughs. It's just about getting the puck to the net. What do you like in that period, Doug?
Wow. Okay, so I feel like I'm in elementary school, and I want to say what he said. I'm not really sure if I can really add to that. I guess I'm excited that the Edina realizes that they have to win 2 games against Minnetonka to claim the D6 championship. I don't think they're letting the berth into regionals, right now cloud that intensity, and so I'm just glad that our girls are coming out to play.
Yeah, and kudos to both the Skippers and Edina for not saying, wow, we're in regions, we're ready for the next tournament. It's about, we want to compete against these girls. We're going to be competing against them over the next 5-6 years, and we're going to go hard.
So here we are into the second. We find ourselves in the Minnetonka zone. There's a pass that went right onto the stick of the skipper. Puck goes behind the net. Picked up by Lily Horton and then transitioned over from Shoot back to Horton. She's going to find Shoot. Shoot's looking center. That was Hansen, I apologize. Here comes Callie Arthur. And there is a classic case of Arthur going to the net and Fritz, knowing that there could be a rebound potential, just hanging out right at that crease, ready to grab anything loose.
Yeah, nice job by Callie Arthur there, and then keeping it simple. She moved to her right and left, but eventually just moved to her forehand and shot the puck with Fritz going hard to the net.
There's a shot by Cooper. A nice quick release. Here comes again. That goes wide. Glad to see these girls taking quick shots in traffic like that. I think that was, so there, here comes Fitzgerald. Nice little short pass to Cooper. who drops it off to Brandis.
May Fitzgerald, I'm going to say, I might be related to her, but really awesome net front presence there, getting thrashed around. Beyond a couple of Minnetonka girls, could be the smallest one out there, and she's got a big heart, a lot of courage. Good for May to be in front of the net.
I tell you what, a lot of kids, they ever complain about size in playing hockey? I always say, well, just look at what May Fitzgerald's doing. So there goes Cooper down into the corner. Morgan as well. Ooh, Edina needing to clear that puck. Morgan with it, kept in by Minnetonka. Down deep it goes. Capson into battle.
Good defensive positioning by Edina here. You got the center on the D side in the corner. She comes out with the puck here, and now they're out of the zone, and they're going to get a change after having a long shift here.
Nice drive by Cooper to drop it deep so that we can get some fresh legs out there. We got our third line with McGarvey, Dobert, and Heinen. Minnetonka making their way through. Play interrupted by Dobert. Shoot coming into support. Nice pass over to Heinen. McGarvey gets into that second position. Heinen deep. Now McGarvey.
Nice job by Evie Dobert being in the high position, going back for a neutral zone regroup to Audrey Davis, and now they're back to the races. Oh. Minnetonka, Edina, both playing inspired hockey. Again, as we said earlier in the broadcast, both varsity teams did battle last night in a very good quality girls high school hockey game. Minnetonka becoming victorious and heading off to the championship game of the state tournament. Edina playing for third place earlier in the day today, I'm sure.
Oh, little high sticking in the Minnetonka zone, so that's all right. It's pretty tough to not put your stick up there when you got something that you're trying to pull down in the net, would you say?
And you're going to laugh at this, Doug, but I really think since lacrosse has become more popular, you see all these girls and boys who play lacrosse, they naturally go for the puck when it's above the shoulders and above the goal. And you see a lot more high stickings than you used to.
Interesting, hadn't thought about that. So here comes that first line down the near side, led by Audrey Davis on this. You know that Audrey being unselfish, she passed that out to the crease. I think she could have taken a shot. Arthur's shot blocked, passed back out to Davis, who her shot gets disrupted. Oh! Got away with one there again, I'd say.
You know what? That's a hard call for a ref. She was going after the puck. It was definitely a trip, but she was going after the puck. I don't know what the rules are, but something tells me an Edina penalty is coming up here soon.
Yeah.
Might see a makeup call because, yeah, if that was on the other side, we'd probably be saying that was a trip, especially down 3-0.
So Hansen dropping it deep to give the Edina a chance to change lines. So we've got Cooper, Dobert, and Morgan out there. Apologize, that's not COVID, that's just a little tickle in the throat.
Fitzgerald moving up the sideboards, trying to win the foot race here.
You know what? So there's that. Some people could have looked at that and called that a holding against Fitzgerald. She was trying to get to the puck. She didn't have the puck, and she was clearly being slowed down with the body.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we're just seeing these refs are saying we're going to let you play today.
Yeah, as much as we can, we're going to try to stay out of the way. I don't mind that at all, as long as it's even.
Yep.
As you said, even in terms of not calling penalties on Edina and calling penalties on Minnetonka.
That's right. That's okay. So here's a little bit of movement down in the Edina Minnetonka zone as we change lines. Horton and Brandis staying on, as well as Cooper, just to keep some foretrekking pressure. Dobert down in.
Minnetonka looking for a change here. They've had a long shift. That second period line change is a long one, and here's Lily Horton with a quick up. Nice job. Doug, one of my biggest observations so far is that every time the Minnetonka girl makes a save, there are 1, 2, sometimes 3 Edina girls right in front of her. That's a good playoff mentality.
Sure is.
Evie Dobert providing a really nice screen there as they won the draw.
Heinen back to collect, drops it down deep, pursued by McGarvey. Little forechecking pressure by Dobert. And that's going to be called for icing, I think. And yes, it is. So Peter, I want you to embarrass me a little bit and explain to me when a ref calls off a potential icing. What are the circumstances that mitigate that scenario?
Well, it has to be a shot from
before the red line.
Yeah, before the red line, and it can't be deflected.
Yep.
It can hit the boards, no problem, but it
Right.
can't be deflected. It needs to be, an intentional clearing.
Yep.
And clearing from beyond the
But
beyond
isn't
the
there
red line.
something to do with like if someone could have gotten to the puck versus not, or what?
Yeah,
how does that play into it?
Absolutely. The team on defense has to be making an effort to retrieve the puck and can't
Okay.
be slowing down.
Got it. So if we've got someone on our side screaming down the wall and they're like 10 feet behind the puck as it crosses the red line, that potentially could be waved off. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you have to make an effort to try to recover it and prevent the icing. But
Got it. Okay. So it's definitely a judgment call.
yeah, I would say for the most part, yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Nice pass that ends up on Fitzgerald's stick as she works her way through. Oh, ref helps us out a little bit on that one. Ref pinches that one into the wall. Down into the Edina zone it goes. And that's going to be picked up by Reese Offed. Reese passes it up to Morgan. That gets lost in her skates, and Minnetonka ends up with it. Oh, there's a pass to the crease, but that was intercepted by Capson, who kicks it wide. Picked up by Fitzgerald. And that's going to be offsides.
Yeah, really nice job by Caitlin Capson and Reese Offed there being in position in the defensive zone. Minnetonka doing a nice pass in the high slot, and Edina being in good defensive position there.
Whew, boy, it is warm up here. Sorry to keep talking about that, but it is. So Audrey Davis drops it down deep, pursued by Heinen and McGarvey. That reminds me of a story I got to tell you when we're off camera, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds good. Minnetonka definitely on the defensive right now in terms of trying to get the puck out of the zone. But you know what? They're having a tough time with Edina's forecheck, so they're clearing it aggressively, and they're enjoying some offensive time as a result. So look for Minnetonka to start springing a high forward to take advantage of some of those clearings, maybe get a breakaway or two.
Ooh. 14-7 are the shots, Edina versus Minnetonka, by the way. Dobert trying to pinch that, but they get the shot off just before she can get to the boards. So 14-7, a shot ratio favoring the Hornets. With 6:50 left in the second period, score is 3-0 Edina. Audrey Davis battling behind the net.
Nice job.
Picked up by Heinen. Oh, and something happened.
Yeah, that was actually a good penalty by Edina. It was definitely a penalty. Ellison Shute recognized that the Minnetonka girl was in a goal-scoring position. It was a penalty, and she tied her up. She'd rather sit in the sin bin for a minute 30 than see a good quality shot on net. It might have been Minnetonka's first or second shot of the period, but you're going to see a Minnetonka power play for the first time today. In fact, I think that was the first penalty of the game.
Yes, it was, and you know what? I think that's great.
Penalty on Edina. Number 10, Ellison Shute. 1.5 minutes for hooking.
I think that's the first time I've heard the announcer.
Edina trying to form that box where Minnetonka definitely controlling the puck, looking for tape-to-tape passes. They're forming an umbrella. And nice job by Lily Horton clearing that girl out in front of the net so Peaky could see that puck clearly. Not much of a threat there because Soren Peacock could see the puck.
Minnetonka, definitely taking their. Oh, there's a dangerous. Tell you what, that was scary right there. Minnetonka looking to maximize on their power play. That's going to be called for icing, obviously, because you can't clear the puck in U12 when you're killing the penalty. I mean, you can't ice the puck, I should say.
You can tell Minnetonka's strategy here is to have at least one girl in front of the net and get the puck to the net. They're trying to take away the eyes of Edina's number 30, Soren Peacock, and it's a great power play setup in terms of making sure the goalie can't see the puck.
Oh, that could be.
Do you want me to finish the sentence?
I was going to say, I'm glad the refs don't believe in 3-on-5s.
Yeah, Edina might have got away with one there. Could have been a 5-on-3, but again, with these minute 30 power plays, they go by quick, and you got to score early if you're on a power play.
And it wouldn't have been a horrible 3-on-5 because there's only 14 seconds left in the original power play. Puck goes down deep into the Minnetonka zone, and it's pursued by Fritz, but it's collected, and Minnetonka slowly working their way out, trying to find their center, ends up back on the far side as the winger moves down through. Nice little move to get through some Edina skaters, and here comes Fritz with it.
Nice thing about that, though, is Edina had all three forwards back working hard on the back check, and special shout out to the Strothman family. I know they're tuning in from probably, hopefully, somewhere down south, but Stella Strothman, one of the clear stars, even though a first year for Minnetonka, doing a nice job out there for the Skippers. I don't like to compliment Minnetonka people or girls very often, but a bunch of good girls and good hockey players on this team.
I really love the Minnetonka logo, Peter, so I do have some good things to say about Minnetonka.
You like the M?
Yeah, it's just a great logo.
Or do you like the
not
mascot that looks like a mailman?
No, that would be a flutterer. Sorry, where am I going? Oh, nice move by there. Cooper, oh, nice pass to find Davis, who cuts around and comes in to shoot. Oh my God. The play started with Cooper down low, digging the puck out of the corner, evading the forward checker, and finding Audrey Davis out on the blue line, who then has to, cut around a forward and rip that shot into the net.
Again, there is about puck control in the offensive zone, and then Avery Cooper showing poise, finding Audrey Davis, making a nice pass. Some people have referred to Audrey Davis as the Kyle McCarr of 12U hockey, and showing great patience on that blue line.
Dobert to win that, help win that face-off, going in, put some pressure on Minnetonka. Ooh, there's a shot, and you know what? Peacock had just gotten over to the other side of the net because that was a quick release by Minnetonka. Pass going off Dobert's stick, so that ends up down into the Edina zone. Picked up by Heinen, who passes basically onto the wall. 3 minutes left in the second period. 4-0 Edina. The shots are 15-10. We just saw Audrey Davis rip one into the net. That was fun. This is going to be icing. So I'm not even, unless it's played by the goalie, sorry. Skippers maintain, and that's going to be called for an icing there.
Doug, the Minnetonka team actually reminds me of how our girls look at times. They're panicking, they're throwing the puck instead of calming down, making good passes. and doing a little tape to tape. They're every bit as talented as Edina, but Edina's just looking for their open teammates and not throwing the puck but making intentional passes. I'm sure the Minnetonka coaches will talk to these girls about that, and you'll probably see a different team in the third period.
And Peter, is it easier to beat Palmer when you've got a 4-goal lead too?
Yeah, it is, but it's also easy to overhandle the puck when you're up 4-0, and
Gotcha.
Not that these girls are selfish, but naturally you start to control the puck a little too much instead of looking for your teammates.
Hansen behind the net. She was looking for somebody in the crease, but she got taken over momentarily. Here's a nice pass to Arthur, but that gets blocked. Puck back out to Offed, keeps it in momentarily, supported by basically half the Edina line down there. Into the neutral zone it goes. Here comes Minnetonka. Minnetonka bumped off the puck for a little bit, picked up by
Beautiful
Fritz.
breakout by Reese Offed there.
Excuse me, Offed. Apologize. And Edina's going to change it up. Morgan, Cooper, and I believe Fitzgerald out there now. Capson to collect. Good heads up by Cooper to stay on sides during that. Oh! You know what? I'm glad Cooper took that shot. That's a tough angle, but...
Yep, absolutely. Good things happen when you get the puck on the net.
Puck back out in the neutral zone. Capson, you know what she did before she started chasing that puck? She looked down ice to see where kids were going to be. Oh, and here comes Morgan. Nice turnaround. Wow. Love the handling of the puck there. Wouldn't you say, Pete? It was a tough pass. She rotated, and
yeah.
It's tough to get a strong shot, but she did it anyway.
Again, nice heads-up play by Kaylin Capson. She did the shoulder check, which for you younger viewers out there is looking over your shoulder on the retrieval, see what's up ice, and nice opportunity by the Hornets.
Nice shot by Cooper. She fanned on the first one, stuck with it, and
I
got
think
it
that
on
was
net.
intentional, Doug. I mean, some people call that a fan, other people call it a fake.
Yeah, you're right, Peter. Once again, my hockey IQ is just constantly going up. Okay, so here you are with
1 minute remaining in the second period.
How much time is remaining in the
1
second
minute.
period? Thank you.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, what's going to happen here? Ellison getting a shot. Ellison shot's a second goal in just as many days. She's got to be happy about that. I think I just saw Ellison shoot dance through the little celebratory line there.
Yeah, it's a Justin Jefferson dance. I can't remember what it's called specifically, but yeah, there was a little dance celly with 47 seconds left. A little bit shocking that it's 5-0 right now, but Edina definitely throwing the puck on net and hoping that good things happen.
Number 10, Ellison Shute.
Woo!
By number 11, Audrey Davis.
Puck off Fitzgerald's stick as she goes down. She's supported by Morgan, and the puck leaves the Minnetonka zone, pursued by Audrey Davis with 15 seconds left, 5-0 with a 19-10 shot ratio. That brings us to the end of the second. I think the stream just got interrupted. Okay, I may have to start this again. Good to go? All right. Apologies for having to not complete my YMCA dance. I was receiving a phone call in the midst of it, and I was a little worried it might have killed the stream. So in any event, we are cleaning the ice. I'm going to mute the camera now, and we'll kind of get through this Zamboni time here. All right, getting ready to start the third period here. Edina girls are juiced up, obviously, with a 5-0 lead. Let's hope it doesn't go to their heads, though. They're still young enough to potentially be swayed by a healthy lead. Shots are 19-10 through the second period. Really not expecting it to be 5-3 going into third, but never count Tonka out, you know. They've got more than a few tricks up their sleeve. And here we go. Abby. McGarvey scoring one today. Fun to see Ellison shoot, get her second goal in as many days. The overall third line has had some really good productivity. And I think the girls are looking forward to a third period. Tonka got some work to do, but never counting them out. I wouldn't be surprised if they came back and made this a close game. Always check this, make sure that's...
Well, Doug, welcome back. How are you?
Doing well.
Now, you were getting a little hot during the first couple periods. Was that because the style of play by the Hornets was making you nervous, or is that because we got these heaters literally right over our... This is like broiling, isn't it?
Yeah, I do feel like, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to cancel our vacation to Florida because I'm getting my tan.
Yeah, you're getting some good color.
It's a lot cheaper.
So let me ask you a personal question. Do you broil much, or do you mostly just turn the oven on at 350?
It all depends on the food.
And what do you use to broil?
Peter, if I'm making nachos, for example, I will use the broiler in my oven to make nachos because you're warming the cheese and getting it all. Never mind. Here we go. Start of the third. Edina with a comfortable 5-0 lead, and again hoping that doesn't go to their heads.
It's playoff hockey. They're playing for a playoff championship. Edina has won the league already with that automatic berth into regions, and Minnetonka already into regions as well. But they're competitive girls, competitive coaches, and dare I say competitive parents want to see these girls win and have that attitude no matter what's happening.
Little D-to-D pass up to the right wing by Tonka. She tries to get through, but Offed and Cooper say no. At least not cleanly. There's the shot that doesn't quite get through. A little flip pass by Capson. Puck stays in the zone. Tonka with it. Oh! Wow! There's a quick answer by Tonka, and you know what? That was a beautiful shot.
That was a beautiful shot, short side, and you know, you can already tell the adjustments that Minnetonka has made. That shift, and that might be their number one line, but that first shift was tape-to-tape passes and thinking about getting to the net. The other observation I had, which I didn't like, which was Minnetonka's player was right in front of the goalie. So they've definitely made some adjustments, and Here's the Hornets to see how they rebound.
Number 11, Elin Box. Assisted by number 55.
Arthur turned around on that play a little bit.
Number 19, Gemma McAlexander.
Audrey finding Arthur on the left side. Arthur with a couple little moves and a shot. Loose puck in front. Down into the corner it goes with Fritz and I'm assuming Hansen down there to support. Fritz and Hansen. Back behind it goes.
Refs continuing to let him play. We've seen trips on both sides and the refs have not called it.
Offsides.
You know, as a defenseman, Doug, we want to see poise, we want to see good patience, but you just can't stick handle much on the blue line when there's traffic.
You got to dump it in.
Yeah, you got to keep it simple.
Or
If you
pass it off.
have a little space, that's okay. But if there's no space,
And I
keep
think
it
Audrey
simple.
Davis just heard you because she
We
took
didn't-
the opportunity to move it down deep and let the girls go to work.
Of course,
right?
and we didn't say names, and she's the best player on the ice by
That's why I
far.
couldn't
But
say her name.
yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll see an offensive face-off here. It's an offensive scoring opportunity. Doug, what I tell you is watch the NHL, watch the close games that go into overtime or towards the end of third period. Games are won and lost on the face-off. We'll see how Catherine McGarvey does here.
Dobert and Heinen as their wingmates. We've got Davis and Shoot at D. And it looks like Tonka's going to take that. Oh, that's going to be called. Probably unacceptable, you know. Yes, should they have gotten that far down ice? Maybe not, but you know what? That's probably an acceptable penalty. Your thoughts on that, Peter?
Yeah, I think when you get caught out of position, you're inclined to have to take a penalty. It was the right penalty to take at that point, but it's one of those as a forward, if you don't have a great shot, go down, you're going to get the penalty. And I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty, it was. It was the right call, but this is Minnetonka's second power play, and
Penalty on Edina. Number
penalty
10,
kill, I
Nelson
should say,
Shoot. 90
for
seconds
Edina.
for roughing.
So there's a shot that goes wide. Oh, net's off. It's moorings. What do they call that?
Yeah, the spikes or whatever, yeah.
I think moorings is cooler.
Is it really a mooring? I don't even
Maybe
know
not.
that.
That's more
Okay.
of a boat thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
But we are in Minnesota. No, we're not.
we're in Victoria.
Yes.
We're playing the Skipper's Zone.
That's awesome. Yeah. Right, that way you can't, well, so here we are. Edina's still on the penalty kill. McGarvey down. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is this in relation to last night?
This was in relation to last night's
Yes.
law enforcement, I mean
Right, yeah.
reffing.
All right. Face off down in the Edina zone. Out to the defense. There's a shot that goes through. Soren seeing that and able to be ready in case that was even more on net.
Nice save by Anna Brown. Nice to see Anna
Excuse
Brown
me.
in the nets for the Hornets here.
And I apologize for not catching the goal. Oh, beautiful save. Wow. Anna Brown kept her body in front of that. Come on, Callie Arthur on a breakaway. This will be fun. Nice move, Callie Arthur. There's a happy dad. Yeah, baby. And a happy color commentator.
Happy color commentator. I mean, for Minnetonka, that was the one girl you didn't want to see on the breakaway. Callie Arthur with her patented move, and really nice job. Edina fortunate to get that sixth goal shorthanded. We've seen that before out of these two for the Hornets, but they have to get back in the defensive mindset right now. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill.
I'll tell you what, as far as a momentum killer, a shorthanded goal has got to be one of the biggest, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I didn't quite get a follow through on my compliment to Anna Brown. She had a bouncing shot that came
Well,
up. In her body, she was squared to the puck.
I'm
and
glad
had
you
it
mentioned
not,
that.
Had it not been squared to the puck like that, that thing wouldn't have come up and hit her in the face.
I'm
mask,
glad you
and she
mentioned
kept
that.
up.
You're going to watch the highlights and you're going to see that breakaway goal, but you got to look back and how that started. That was a big Anna Brown save. Nice job by Evie.
Puck coming around, handled by Dobert. She's gonna, nice little pass over to Heinen. Collected by Minnetonka and dropped down into the Edina zone as Minnetonka changes lines. Lily Horton down to battle, assisted by McGarvey. Ooh, almost taken over by Minnetonka. McGarvey up to Dobert, off her stick. Down deep it goes, Davis to defend. And Davis is going to skate this for a bit. Heinen to the net to collect that rebound, but no opportunity there.
Nice job by Clara Heinen going hard to the net, anticipating that shot by Audrey
Nice
Davis.
move by Cooper there. She gets around a winger to get a shot off.
Really nice save by Minnetonka's goalie, who had a couple Edina girls in front of her. And Edina's going to go on their first power play here.
Whew. So I tell you what, a quick goal by Tonka to kind of get things moving, and then on the shorthanded, on the penalty kill, Edina comes up with a shorthanded goal to slow things down for Tonka maybe.
You're going to see Edina's first power play of the afternoon here, of the morning, and Avery Cooper wins the draw back to
Penalty on Minnetonka.
shooter.
Number 24.
Nice quick release by Capson. She's got, you know, her shots are getting more accurate, and there's such a quick, clean release. She's going to just be an extremely valuable, she is an invaluable defense gal, and just keeps developing every game. Oh, there's a shot from Cooper, it goes wide, and the shots just keep happening. That was wide, so that won't go on the clock, but a nice little play over to Shoot. Shoots pass intercepted, so she skates with it. Gets through the D into the zone, and a nice little pass back to Cooper. Capson with a shot to the net. Rebound attempted, but some nice goalie work by Minnetonka there.
Again, a good attitude, playoff style hockey by Edina. Minnetonka parents not happy, but I'm sure they would appreciate their girls doing the same thing. Simple power play approach, get the puck to the blue line and throw the puck at the net with the Edina girls in front.
6-1 right now with 9:15 left in the third period.
Lily Horton doing a nice reverse on the retrieval here, looking for a center breakout. Have her Callie Arthur up the right-hand side. Lily won a little zone time there. Nice job getting the puck inside the zone.
Yeah, I think, you know, Lily's so selfless. You know, she deserves to be able to, oh my gosh, that was, she deserves to skate that puck more than she does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's a turnaround, wrister by Arthur that gets disrupted in traffic. Still on the puck. I'd say relentless would be a nice way to describe it.
Edina doing a nice job of changing while Madeline Hansen kept that puck inside the zone.
And puck squirts out in the neutral zone, but Davis collects and evades. Gets a pass over to Heinen. Heinen got kind of caught in her skates and supported again by Davis. Picked up again by Heinen. And it looks like, is Edina going on another power play here?
Nope, that would
One
be
of those
an offsides. Although Catherine McGarvey, if you replay that and pause it and slow it down, she did what we call the Flying Squirrel.
Oh, let's do that. Just kidding. I wish you could. That's in the next update of the software.
Absolutely.
Dobert in to put a little pressure on Minnetonka. Tonka trying to get it out of their zone, but Edina just not wanting that to happen. Nice pass back to Capson and then up to Dobert. She gets it down deep.
Really nice job by McGarvey, Dobert, and Heinen there to regroup in the neutral zone, show some poise, and then get it down deep to get a fresh set of legs out there.
There was a turnover, but luckily nothing bad came out of it. So it looks like Capson down there to gather the puck. This is going to be called for icing. And we've got 6:51 left in the game. Score 6-1. Peter still has his vest on.
I still have my vest on. I'm about to take it off like Clem Haskins at about halftime of a Gopher basketball game when he got going.
It is warm in here. He still even has his hat on, for God's sakes. All right, here we go. Face off. Nice quick wrister by Tonka. Fitzgerald on the near wall. Skates it up. She's looking for Cooper. And the puck drops down into the far corner. Tonka in possession as they move through neutral ice. Horton to slow things down a little bit. Horton's still on the skater. Oh! Nice little wraparound move.
Oh, absolutely beautiful goal by the Minnetonka forward there to appear that she was going behind the net, and then a counter and to tuck it in short side. That's number 19, I believe, for Minnetonka. Great goal. I remember Mikko Koivu had a goal like that one time where he looked like he was going to wrap it around one side. He did a quick pivot, wrapped it around the other, and beautiful goal by Minnetonka's player there.
Scoring for Minnetonka, number 19, Gemma McAlexander.
Mick Alexander, another good Irishman with a beautiful goal there.
Nice little footwork by Davis to just kind of move that puck forward with her feet. She almost looked like a little soccer player there. Tonka around behind the net in their zone, looking for possession. And there's a loose puck out front. Arthur going in. And here comes Tonka. Nice little poke check by Davis. And she just goes against the grain. She's going to skate it up. Nice pass over to Arthur. Arthur couldn't quite get a clean shot off.
Nice play by Lang there, about half the size of Audrey Davis, using her body there to get in position.
Here comes Ellison Shoot, looking for a lane, moves in, and that's going to be picked up by Dobert. She's getting tied up against the boards. Down into the corner they go. Shoot. Woo. A little wide, but a good opportunity nonetheless. Minnetonka moving it through the neutral zone. Capson falls, but is able to get the pass off before any real damage occurs. Puck stays in neutral ice. Dobert against the boards to fight. Here comes Capson again with it. Little stick check, poke check that brings it back into Edina's zone.
You're seeing Edina a little less crisp than the first two periods, maybe overhandling the puck a little bit more. 6-2 game, easy to do, but you got to continue to build good habits and move the puck quickly to open ice.
Cooper on, Dobert off. Capson with a nice shot on net. Shots are 26-17 with 4:16 left in the third period. 6-2 Edina.
Cooper Fitzgerald Morgan with the puck, working down low, cycles it down, attempted down to Morgan, and in their classic style, Fitzgerald Morgan in the corner digging deep with Avery Cooper and towards a high slot.
Cooper, she thought about moving over to Horton, but she saw that the pressure and she avoided a bad pass. Smart heads up hockey by her. It's going to be picked up by Brandis. She flips it off the wall. Fitzgerald looking to connect, but she moves back into the zone. Anna Brown keeping it out of the net. Thank you. Edina looking to get out of the zone. A little more pressure from Tonka.
Yeah, Minnetonka definitely woke up in the third period. And again, these teams are almost thinking about tomorrow and the kind of tone they set for the second matchup tomorrow, which will be for the #1 seed in regions. Not quite sure why that wasn't an icing, but
I think it was tipped by the Tonka player going in, based on what you talked to me about earlier.
Yeah, you're a quick learner.
Thanks, buddy. Tonka moving in. Dobert with it. She's got to punch that off the wall a little sooner, and she'll be able to get around that skater.
Play definitely becoming a little bit more physical. Again, these refs have let these girls play. It's hard at this level, and with District 6 refs, nothing against them. It's just you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's a tightly called game, a lot of penalties. Other times there are no penalties, and this is one where they're definitely letting them play, which would be my preference.
I'm going to chirp my daughter on that face-off. It was a loose puck, and she burst through that line. Just couldn't quite connect with it, but happy to see Dobert getting aggressive throughout this game at numerous occasions. McGarvey on the face-off with Heinen and Dobert with Davis and Shute at D. Ellison Shute with her second goal of within 2 days. Heinen with the puck. McGarvey into support, back into the Tonka zone it goes.
Really nice job, simple play by Catherine McGarvey to get the puck in the offensive zone and go for a change, keep the shift short.
And that is going to be called for icing.
You know, interestingly about icing, one thing we talked about, back to the discretion of the ref, some refs say if the follow through of the stick is past the red line, they're going to wave it off.
Got it.
Others say if the puck is behind the red line, they're going to call it. So back to the discretion and where the puck is and where the stick is.
So Arthur down there to take that away from the Tonka players in the corner. She's still with it. They're trying to pinch her, but she's able to maintain and get a pass off to Audrey. Audrey with that beautiful slapper. You know what? Over the last couple of weeks, those slap shots have become more consistent. They're on net, and it's going to be a legit weapon for her.
Yeah, nice simple shot by Audrey. No traffic in front that time, and a beautiful save by Minnetonka's goalie, who's centered on the puck and looks very comfortable. Again, if you look at Edina's goals, there were some beauties, definitely, but I will say there were 3 or 4 fortunate bounces for Edina. So this game could definitely be closer than it is. Woo! Bodies flying all over the place right now.
But the puck staying in front of the net was the thing that made me nervous.
Nice play by Reese Offet, who's a defenseman coming up to attack the puck carrier there for the Hornets.
And we're down to 50 seconds left in the game. There's a little flip that is going to stop the clock and give us just enough time to maybe put one more in the net.
Yeah,
I hope she's drawn up the play, Peter.
Yeah, I hope so. A quality game by Edina, definitely the better team today, although I will say Minnetonka feeling good about their third period and building some momentum until tomorrow at least.
Yep, tomorrow's another day. "30 seconds left. we'll just let this game play out in silence, maybe.
You and me not saying anything for 20 seconds?
you
Is
just
that what
brought-
you're recommending?
I was wondering if he could. Love it.
Doug, for our viewers, do we know, we have any idea what time the game will be tomorrow for the championship?
No, it was still at TBD on the website, so we will certainly. Well, I'm sure we all know how to get there.
It'll probably be in the TV guide, or at least on the news tonight, in terms of what the game time is that's announced.
The TV guide, you're talking that paper edition?
Yeah, do you remember the
Yeah,
TV
yeah.
guide
Oh,
from
dude.
the 80s?
Do
Did it
I
make it
ever.
to the 90s?
I don't know, but the TV guide was like my second Bible.
Growing up in the Detroit Lakes,
Absolutely.
love that place.
We needed to know what was going on up there, and the TV guide was where it was at.
Absolutely.
All right, well, I think we're getting ready to get rid of this broadcast. Thank you all so much for tuning in.